Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mark and today we are on day 2 of our random animal in a jar thing. So let's see what we have this day. Is this a blank one? No. Lemur. We have a lemur today. King Julian. Let's hop over to our drawing let's find a reference first and then let's find a reference first. Lemur. A lemur. Reference of a lemur. And which one looks fun? This looks fun. Reminds me of my cat that died. R.I.P. Zabs. Shoot. It's Mort. That's Tarsier. I keep coming back to this one. Either this one or this one. This one isn't bad also. It's just a blob just sitting there. Let's do this one. This one is from this guy. Mashakiek. Hopefully that's his name. So let's bring the reference into our program. Let's look for Zinnik. Insert as a reference. Scale it down a smidge. Yeah. So I found some new brushes today online from I think it's the KRITA official YouTube channel. These are nice. It's called the Flat Gradient. This is the Sketch Grainy. Ooh, these are nice. Some nice pencil brushes. This is 2B soft. So just make this a bit bigger and then we can begin. I think for today I'm just going to try being very gestural with the figure, looking at the shapes, and then then we'll refine them later. I think that's what I didn't do yesterday with the zebra. For the zebra, I mostly looked at the silhouette of the animal. I think we have our basic shapes. Go in with the 2B and start doing some stuff. To King Julian over here. Again, I'm trying not to be very precise at this time. And I find that sometimes when I scribble, I can get the forms more accurately. Might also try and stylize this a bit, although for a person who doesn't have a style saying he's stylizing, that's funny. Hilarious. So if this is your first video, welcome. And for this month, I am drawing animals from a jar. I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of 31 animals, one for each day, the month of August. So 1, I can draw more animals. Mosquito, I can draw more animals. And 2, I can learn this software. I'm painting in KRITA or currently sketching in KRITA. And yeah, the program's fairly new to me. So I'm using this sort of challenge to get used to it. I should plan these things better because I'm not sure what I want to do today, whether I want to leave it as a sketch, like a really good sketch, or try and render it a bit. We'll see. I think with this layer we can decrease the opacity just a bit, and then let's try sketch grainy probably. But first with the 2B, let's go like really dark and then try and do a bit of refinement, just a bit, nothing too serious. Don't want to close the shapes today to give our sketchy guy here a bit of fur texture, make him a bit fuzzy, and draw in this shape of the eyeshadows. Over here we have the shape of the muzzle, which is dark. We'll come in with the shading a bit later. Let's just finish off this head, see what this does. I might ruin it, but it's okay. So there we have our first sketch. I think I'm going to add another layer on top of those. Maybe merge these, increase that opacity. I think let's leave ours a bit cartoony. Yeah, a bit cartoony, because I'm seeing some things I do not really care for. I'm just now realizing that this might be a really silent video. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say about lemurs. Yes, I did watch the penguins of Madagascar. Bats. I don't think King Julian is great representation of this animal. I do know they're only found in Madagascar. They might be apes as well, because if they are not, I'm not sure what they are, as I'm very sure they have thumbs. That's what makes apes. Opposable thumbs. Yeah, I think today I'm going to treat this as a sketch, not a really full-blown painting, although really good sketches take a lot of time, sometimes longer than painting, because you can always hide something in a painting. With brush strokes, when you're doing something pencil-like, sometimes you have to render every little thing, unless like you're really good at pencil work, which unfortunately I am not yet. You wanna think about it, you know what to do without it. Good thing I'm getting used to the shortcuts. Yeah, I haven't touched this program since yesterday's video, so I don't know how that's relevant, but since yesterday I have not forgotten the shortcuts I set. That's really cool, at least to me. Unfortunately, for today's animal stripes, I think I can sort of pull it off fully. As I said, I'm going to stay within this sketchy phase to make it a sketchy animal. And probably after, I think when we find an animal we really enjoy, and try and do something more with that. Unless you guys let me know in the comments whether you enjoy more sketchy type of stuff or more painterly stuff. I'm shading in the dark spots. I'm going to count this entire snout as a dark spot, not really look at the nose or anything, and decrease the size of my brush, which we're going to call a pencil today. Do something like so, crease it more, pupil, something like that. And shade using this one, maybe on another layer. Let's put it below. I'm going to try and do a top left to bottom right sort of hatching like thing. We go over the outline, can always erase that later. And for these lighter areas, let's do a lighter gray, something darker for here, so we can indicate where our shoulder starts, something darker under the head and the neck. And let's come in with our eraser, erase some of that away. Let's do the rings. Still do the shading in the same way I was doing the body, from top to bottom, like hatching. And I won't worry too much about going outside the lines, because thankfully digital has the layer system, so you can do quite a bit with on different layers. So cleanup is relatively easy. I wanted it to be more cartoony, but it's still very realistic looking. Isn't bad, just disappointing. Group these and transform this to something like that. Let's try and maybe paint in some whites, see what that does. Something weird happening with my app. Don't know where some straight lines are coming from. Anyone has any idea? Because for those who are new, I'll say it again, I'm new to this program. I've been primarily using Photoshop all my life. It's like 3 years. Some things I am yet to discover. So any hacks will be very appreciated. Something like that. I wonder if I can paint on top of this. I can make this like a color layer, and then with this sort of broad brush, see if we can get something. We have some of that reflected over there. And lastly, we have our eyes. They're in this sort of range. I think they need their own layer over here. Lower. Yeah, so I think we're basically done for today. At a sketch. I wanted to try out these sketching brushes, and here we are. What to say? This will be a very short video. Very short. Anyway, thank you for watching. I haven't told you to subscribe today, so I'm going to tell you now. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, share it with your friends, get the YouTube algorithm on our side. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. 2 thumbs up. Bye-bye.